Not Your Professional Walkthroughs channel presents.
Warning, potential spoiler for Shadow of the Tomb Raider game. So recently YouTube decided to spam my screen with these weird videos where a bunch of guys who do nothing else but play one game over and over and over again till they find a way to break it. I mean, beat it in a record time. And this seems to be apparently an old trend that YouTube decided to kind of show to me and confuse the heck out of me, because the whole concept does not make any sense to me whatsoever. And I guess that is what today's episode will be all about. So let's get to it. Now, you see, from my point of view, games are a beautiful form of media that you can enjoy like no other. Books, for example, you will need to utilize your imagination. Movies or TV shows, you follow a certain character too, but you can visually experience the story. However, the story will always play out the same way. That is why people hate spoilers.
No, God! No, God, please, no! No!
But games, games, my dear friends, you do not only experience the story, you shape the entire outcome of it. If you, for example, think of the karmic system for games in the Fallout series, sure, in Fallout 4 it has been abandoned, but if you think Fallout New Vegas, the choices you made will affect the overall outcome of the story, and I thought we played the games to experience the story, not to walk past it and wave it while we moonwalk across the skies.
See, here, I think it's the first time we see this interesting pattern here.
It's like a secret path, right?
I don't know. What is she walking on? There's this jump. It must be moving. She must be walking on her own collision. How is that possible? And you're getting XP, so she's going through
all the checkpoints.
How high do those triggers go?
Oh, our level designers cannot watch this walkthrough. And now the lighting's broken.
As you can see, the sun was not always in the same spot.
Yeah, she's going to skip all of the lighting triggers, pretty much everything that's going to make the game look beautiful.
Yeah.
So you skipped the
And I was
puzzle?
wondering, where are we? Are we actually getting to the point where Jonah and her are really stealth killing all these Trinity guys right before Kawakiku? But
No. Wow, okay.
Yeah. Skipped all that.
He skipped the boss
skipped
fight.
all that, and now we're almost in Kawakiku.
So I'm assuming none of those Trinity guys are going to spawn.
Well, no, because it's
course
not at the
not.
checkpoint yet.
Now compare that with the following.
And so the courier who had cheated death in the cemetery outside Good Springs cheated death once again, and the Mojave wasteland was forever changed. The courier, with the aid of Yes Man, drove both the Legion and the NCR from Hoover Dam, securing New Vegas's independence from both factions.
One video, however, from which I will feature a few clips. By the way, thank you IGN, I guess, for the amazing footage. It really helped me put this thing together. Now, the clip is when IGN was with the devs of the Lara Croft series of games. I think there was the narrative director and one more person responsible for the game. And they were watching the speedrun, and the director was a great sport, because, I mean, they spent years developing the game, the cutscenes, the map, layouts, design, and his comments.
Oh, he's going to do that trick again.
Oh, there you go. Airwalk.
Should call it the Lara Walk.
Lara walk. How does she? Right? How does she know? How does she know when it's good?
Yeah, I'm actually curious about that.
There must be oh, there you go.
Oh.
Again, the rocks have collision. There you go.
Oh. It's amazing how like about 2 glitches could
Yeah.
could essentially make you skip everything. Whoa. That took us so long to tweak and make playable.
Were just so much fun to watch. So why do I think speedruns are weird? Well, what we used to see was gamers doing one thing: learn the map and run through it at their best efficiency, trying over and over again, avoiding even the battles, just moving from point A to point B in the best time. Now, however,
Main power offline. All entrances non-operational. Main power offline. All entrances non-operational.
that is not the case based on what you were able to see, as apparently it's a world record if you break a game and run past all the content. Because you see that he just walked right through the space that is not even in the map itself. He just climbs out somewhere. Are there other forms of speedruns too that I'm not aware of? Can I enter in the command bar a cheat code to win a game or have immortality, and that is a speedrun now as well? You see, I saw a speedrun where the guy just knew where to go, and it was much better, and he even gave a shout out to like 30 other gamers who over the years were able to put these tips and tricks together for this to be possibility. But how can you say you intentionally break a game and call it a world record when you are bypassing the game? What therefore qualifies for a speedrun to be accepted or heck called a world record? And why am I doing this video?
You ready for the ladder walk?
Oh yeah. It's a ladder walk across the volcanic city.
Ah, he's gonna miss the whole like sequence with the helicopter shooting at the snake people.
Well, I guess I'm just confused as hell by the concept of people breaking the game and calling it a world record. I even saw, for example, speedruns for Stardew Valley where there is no actual goal for you to reach, but the title of the video had bugs and exploits used. And the goal was apparently to finish off the community center bundles in under a certain amount of time. And yes, here you might understand my frustration, because I do really enjoy Stardew Valley and I have published a lot of footage for the game on my channel for 1.3 version, and now even I keep publishing footage for the 1.4 update on my channel. So why do I think the speedruns where you break the games are weird and I would not call them world records? Well, it's simple. If you try to develop a game, you are trying to create the game loop that will keep people coming back to the game or make them enjoy the game long enough so that they get something out of the experience. Well, in order to create this effect, the developers need to throw in a bunch of cinematics, some cutscenes, some story, some character development. Is that however required if you are just going to do speedruns for anything which the developer will publish? I mean, I looked up the speedruns on YouTube and wow, there are just so many of them. And yes, most of the popular videos are the videos that I have so many issues trying to wrap my head around, as I'm sure on the first playthrough you might have played the game as a normal player to enjoy it. That is at least something that I am hoping you did, in case you are one of the speedrunners. The issue I see with this is that certain developers might look over this and they might start doing these lazy decisions, as why would I want to invest months or years into a game that I know will be played by some dude who will find every possible way to break the game that was not caught during the testing phase of the development, and he will call it a world record. Because in my dumb mind, I thought to myself, how about speedrun for any game where I enter the main menu and by clicking on the new game, I cut to the end where the credits start to roll in. I mean, that can be considered a speedrun. All it would require is to adjust the code in the game to match new game to the end credit scene, and that's it. The speedrun nobody will ever beat, and I am the world record holder, I guess. Now, all I need to do is learn how to code, and I can start collecting all these trophies. Cause I just bought this new IKEA shelf and it's just kind of sitting here and I have no real purpose for it, so it's now just collecting dust before I install it onto the wall. But maybe if I put a bunch of trophies from speedruns on top of it, it will have something else besides dust on top of it. And then I can call it a day. And I do apologize if I do sound a little too salty. It's just I'm really trying to find the reason behind playing the game where you almost break it, or you find some sort of exploit and you try to reach certain goal. I would much rather appreciate someone building a step-to-step guide for any other player that will allow them to try and replicate their own success, compared to walking through the wall, bypassing all the missions or content, and yeah.
There you go.
How? It's amazing how like about 2 glitches could
Yeah.
could essentially make you skip everything. Whoa. That took us so long to tweak and make playable.
But I guess I'm just an old-fashioned vanilla type of guy. But I would love to hear what is your opinion on the speedruns, and if they can help you in any sort of way, like being stuck in a mission, not being able to beat a boss, or do you just overall don't enjoy speedruns and you prefer to take your sweet time with the game? Please do let me know in the comment section, as I would love to have a chat about this. Also, I might be new to YouTube, but I publish videos 5 days a week, and therefore if you would consider subscription, you will have always something fun to watch in case one of your favorite YouTubers was on vacation and you were looking for something fun to enjoy. Also, click the like, this way YouTube would push the episode towards more viewers if you enjoyed it. And by doing so, I can generate a bigger community around the titles and topics that I would love to cover here on the channel. Once again, this is Max from Not Your Professional Walkthroughs, and I wish you all the best, and I will see you in the comment section. Bye bye.